Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day prime time grind all the time. Yeah, grind. it's crazy. Since this is a big content year, fleet carriers now, by the end of the year, space legs, atmosphere, planet landings, personal bases, planetary bases. It's going to take no telling how many credits. So what I'm doing is showing you how to farm credits, basically. I can farm credits faster through trading than I can do anything else. If you watch my video, and I have another video about to come out, well, yeah, by the time this video is published, I have two my fleet carrier asteroid mining tritium videos, and I'm probably going to even create another. The first one was kind of slow. I think we had 8 tritiums that we mined in about 45 minutes. The second one was about 30, and also 4 or 5 low temperature diamonds to go along with it. So the second one went pretty good, and based on what I'm seeing in the forums and those things like the forums, I guess it's the majority is the best they can do is 30 in an hour. Now, there's going to be those that are going to be able to do hundreds in an hour. Those that are super good at asteroid mining. I'm not in the super category, but we did okay. We did pretty good. I am loading the ship with seismic charge launcher, subsurface displacement missiles. So I'm loading the ship with that, and they look like, if you don't hold the button the right amount of time, you could possibly cause yourself trouble. So that's the only drawback. With the mining lasers, it's been fine, and in the past the abrasive laser didn't work as well as the mining laser. So I don't know, we'll see. But I might go back to the mining lasers after the next astro mining tritium video. But we'll see. We're going to carry it for now, because we did see, after shooting a prospector limpet at an asteroid, it said that the core had low temperature diamonds. So if we would have had that seismic charge launcher, we might have been able to get to them. So who knows? So 90% of that 8.9 billion was made in between Sothis and Ceos doing cargo missions. So, that's work for me. For some, it's asteroid mining. And some, it's void opals and low temperature diamonds. Hey, I mined some low temperature diamonds. It was like 4 or 5 in 45 minutes, along with a tritium. So I can say I did. So, yes, the fleet carriers are very expensive. The way I have mine outfitted in beta, I need a minimum of 7 billion for that fleet carrier. I have right now in my live account 8.9. I think it'll take all of it. One of the first things I'm going to do the next time, if I have, like in beta in May, if the snapshot includes my 8.9 and they don't pull it earlier, then I'm going to put probably 15,000 tons of tritium into storage if I can find it. Now I might have to wait till the June because there's websites that use APIs to connect into the server of Elite Dangerous, and they can tell you where to find commodities closest to where you are currently and what type of supply they have. So in June especially, if those websites include tritium, the first thing I'm going to do is take the fleet carrier around to those stations and try to add about 15,000 tons of tritium. And if I can do that, I can find and get back to Sothis. I can top the tank back off and keep it roughly at 15,000. I can kind of keep pace with my jumps after I get to a destination. Because in Sothis, I might jump 5 to 10, 20 light years away, but then back. So it really doesn't take as much fuel, and it's not a 1 ton to 1 light year. It's like 1 ton to 1.3 light years. So you do get a little bit better efficiency than what they told us in the beginning. But what this video is about, we're going to run a few missions to get above the 8.95. So every 50 million increment, we create another video. Now, we also heard that by roughly December 2020, space legs landing on atmosphere planets, like Earth-like planets, planetary personal bases. Now that'll be a DLC, meaning that you'll have to pay for that additional content. Not credits. You have to pay real money, just like the Horizon. Elite Dangerous Horizon is a DLC. So to have planetary landing ability, you had to pay extra. Well, for the space legs, the landing on atmosphered planets, spheric planets, and planetary personal bases, you'll have to pay for that too. I'll bring it to you because I'm going to pay for it. I'll bring it to you just like the fleet carriers. I've got enough credits to get a fleet carrier, and they're really cool. I mean, especially like with mining too. I have the fleet carrier parked on a moon of the planet with rings. So as soon or any time I want to leave the mining area, it's within like 10 light seconds, the carrier. And you can buy your limpets right there on your carrier. You can offload right onto your carrier. I mean, it's awesome. And you can refuel and rearm and, like I said, purchase limpets and all of that right on your carrier. You can do advanced maintenance and refuel, all those things right on your carrier. It's awesome. So I will be getting one, and I will be creating videos for you. Just hit that subscribe in the lower right hand corner, if you will. It helps me, or eventually will help me with YouTube when I get to the minimum subscribers, but it doesn't cost you anything. And you get notified when I create all these new videos. I have over 530 now videos, and I'm just going to keep making them, especially this year with all this new content. Just going to keep making them. My asteroid mining videos are really taking off too. And I'm not an expert at asteroid mining, but there's not that many videos out right now on tritium. So mining tritium. So I show you how you can do it. I'm not the expert. You might be a better asteroid miner, but I show you how and where and how to use your fleet carrier when you're mining and all of that. So continue to watch, and I have set my carrier up for a squadron. It's GFMR is the ID. GFMRDG is the name without the underscore. And you can send me an email, which in the About section of my YouTube channel, you'll find my contact email address. Send me an email and tell me you want to be a friend or a squadron member. And as you see at the top, my commander is RGILES. So look up your commander name and send that to me, and I'll plug it into the private friend. Now, fleet carriers persist over all modes, over open, private, and solo. So I only run in solo, but say you're in open, you can still land on my carrier. Isn't that great? And they've got on there is a tritium depot, and you can donate tritium. So all I ask, if you're going to use my carrier, is donate some tritium to the cause. So go out and purchase some or mine some and drop by and just donate some to us. And if I'm full, what I'll probably do is just keep it about half full and keep the rest in storage. That way you could donate up to 500 tons. So up to that. So even if it's 10, 20, 30, 50, whatever tons, you'd be able to donate fuel. But if it's already full, just give me an email and I'll free up some, transfer it into storage, and then you can donate. If we start selling commodities, I'll have a surcharge of about 10-15%, and that's just to help the fleet carrier, the cost. Now, we did find out yesterday that Frontier is considering lowering the cost and the operational cost of the fleet carriers. So hopefully they do that. They said they might even do it before this first beta is over. It is April the 12th. This first beta ends April 20th, and another one begins sometime next month. So they might lower the cost before the 20th of April. So we're hoping. So again, look down to the bottom right of this video and press that subscribe button. That's probably what I need the most right now to try to get up to the minimum of subscribers I have to get support from YouTube. Underneath the video in the description, you'll see ways you can actually donate to us, and that can help us now. No amounts too small, no amounts too large, of course. It would really help us out. Underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 530 more videos for you to watch. Engineers, how to unlock them, where to get the materials to unlock them, how to get the materials to mod your modules with the engineers, the material traders. So if you've got more than enough of one material and not enough in another, you can trade materials to get you the materials that you need in the remote workshop. If you're at the material trader and you move it there, if you pin the engineer's blueprint, you can actually upgrade your module from the material trader's station. So that's pretty cool. And also the fleet carrier has remote workshop on it too, so that's really neat. Guardian surface site, you can get the blueprint for a Guardian FSD booster, so it'll add an additional 10.5 light years to your jump range. My jump range is about 50 light years in my Python. I mean, it's awesome to have that long of a jump range between 45 and 50 based on the weight that you're carrying. It's super. And places that you can collect materials, like at Dav's Hope and Jameson Crash Site, you can get the encoded, you can get the raw, you can get the manufactured materials between those two places. So, and I have videos on that. Sysrite. You see, I do have a trade rank of Elite, and an explorer rank of elite, and my combat rank is just competent. That's not my strong suit. Just like asteroid mining is not my strong suit, but I do both. And we do, and there's videos, I have videos on it. We do skimmer, stingers, bounty hunting. It slowly rises your combat rank, but if you want very low risk combat, so you can bump up your combat rank, that's how you can do it. Watch my videos on that too. I have videos about everything. So as of the publishing of this video, there's like 4 asteroid mining videos, might even be more. There's 2 on 7 interdictions in 1 super cruise run. That is crazy to get 7 in 1 run. It's like if you, every time you got in your car to go somewhere, someone attempted to carjack you 7 times within just going to the store, just going to work. 7 times. It's crazy. So watch some of those. I've got a 6 interdiction in my cutter. It's the largest ship in the fleet, and that you can purchase. And I got 6 in a row on 1 super cruise run. Now that really is crazy, because the cutter is not as agile, and it's a little bit harder to work with interdictions. So that's why I use my Python more than anything else. I'm just more comfortable in the Python. But I will use the cutter from time to time. If I was more into mining, I would probably use the cutter more, because it has a lot more slots for things like multiple limpet controllers, like collectors and prospectors. I could have multiples of them instead of just being so limited as I am in the Python. So, well, we need to get out to, well, from here we need to start loading up so we can deliver some of these, so we can get that to 8.95. Sys left. I like picking the oldest one. There's a 10 hour, there's a 9 hour. So this is Brunel, so we need to pick up the Brunels. I have some already, Brunel, and I have 280 cargo slots available. Is this right? Well, it didn't pick it up. Why not? Let's do it again. Okay. Is this right? Is this right? Picked it up that time. Brunel. New Dawn. New Dawn. New Dawn. Let's see, because usually the oldest ones are toward the top. See if we have any more. Okay, Sys left. Sys left. Just make sure. Brunel. Brunel. New Dawn, New Dawn. New Dawn. New Dawn. New Dawn. Babbage. New Dawn. Okay, so we need to find some Brunels. Sys left. Let's see how many total we have. Sys left. Sys left. So we got 10 missions. We can have a max of 20. Yeah, that voice attack, sometimes it's just terrible. It's terrible. It just doesn't work. Brunel. Try to gather as many missions as we can that are decent size. Gold and palladium pay the most, so we look for those first. And then we'll take some that don't pay as much just to fill up the ship, because I don't like to waste cargo spaces. Okay, we'll have to look at some of the lessers, like Galite, Babbage. I don't pick these up except for to top off. See, there's a Brunel. The only time I pick these up. Okay.
Cargo hold capacity.
Sis left. Brunel. And if you enjoy seeing people get interdicted, well, this is your day. Grab that popcorn. Slow down a little bit just because the missions are not as good right now, and it's probably because I've had over 2,000 people watch my videos. There might be 2,000 more people doing cargo missions at Sothis Deseo, so it does slow the missions down. But like I said, I'm going to show you everything. I'm not going to hold anything back. Where I make the credits, I'm going to show you how to make those credits too. Just make sure you subscribe to my channel. Doesn't cost you anything, but it sure will help me out. So do that for me.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
And just excuse my allergies. This is the worst allergy year so far I've had that I can remember. It's really crazy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm allergic to mountain cedar trees, but usually by this time of the year my allergies are over till next winter. But it just, I guess I'm allergic to everything now. Now Brunel's not too far, so we can't just throttle up because we'll pass it.
Incoming mission critical message.
And see, big haul, that like that. Surprised you made it this far. That's a pirate that's going to want to interdict us. And right before or during the interdiction, I slow down because I'd rather have it at the bottom of that blue throttle bar. And if you turn toward your destination, that usually gets them going. And you can go up and down a little bit. See, I play solo, so they're all NPCs, they're all computer generated, so you can find ways to get them to go ahead where you can get them out of the way, because they don't go away. I mean, they'll keep coming after you, even if you're trying to lose them. Because they have superpowers, you can't lose them. They can pop in right on your tail from anywhere in the galaxy. You might have another. Watch that center dot for, see how we got another. See how they come in behind you? So you be a little erratic and you can get them to go ahead and interdict you to get them out of the way. Now sometimes the throttle will stick. One of my complaints about this game, that it's broken. If the throttle sticks, it's broken. See, it's starting to stick. Look at the throttle, how it's rising. When I had it much lower, and sometimes it'll go to maximum. It's like it's coming down a little bit now. We got 3. See, sometimes they just keep coming back. It could be the same one that interdicted us the first time. Now I've had up to 7, so that is possible. Get you a ship that you're comfortable with, mod it with the engineers, because you need it. And it's usually the better the mission rewards, the more pirates there are. But that hasn't really been the case. The missions have slowed down, but the pirates are still active. Sys left. When they're really active, I don't use Super Cruise Assist until they calm down. Till I've gone through most of them. Watch that middle of that sensor, as they can pop in right behind you from thin space, out of nowhere. Because Frontier gives them superpowers that no one else has, and they can travel across the system in less than a second. You know, the rest of us can't do that, but they can. There's one that could be a pirate, and I like to go slower around these planets because they'll try to push you into the planet. So I just watch that dot, and if they show up behind us, and this one that's behind us to the left might be out of the view range, but still you have to always be prepared. And if you like watching other people get interdicted, you definitely need to subscribe.
DeLacy, Romeo Golf, India. Landing permission will be
Incoming
granted
mission
upon
message.
welcome to this federal
Sys
starport,
left.
Commander. Landing authorized. Proceed
Sys
to
up.
landing pad 1-1. Automated
See
docking
that David
assist is
Morris?
now in progress.
No, see that Kareem DeVos came back twice. So he interdicted us 2 times. And sometimes they come out of Super Cruise here at the station right on top of you, and they'll hit your ship sometimes too, with their ship. So go to my YouTube channel and put in the search pirate attack under the search of my YouTube channel, and you'll see several where they came out of Super Cruise right at the station on top of us. And at one of these stations, could have been this one, NCOs, when I was leaving the station, there was an Anaconda in front of me, and the station opened fired on him. So put in Anaconda
Landing gear
destroyed,
deployed.
and you should be able to see that video.
Touchdown. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services.
When you have over 530 videos on YouTube, and you've played over 2,200 hours, and you have almost 9 billion and 2 elite statuses, you've seen about everything. We should easily go over 8.95. Yep, that one alone's going to do it. Yep, 8.955. We still got more. That last one was a partial, so we didn't get paid for that one yet until we deliver all of it. Okay. We did 12 over 12.5 million in that one run. If I wasn't doing videos, I can do these every 15-20 minutes. But it takes me much longer when I'm creating videos because I have to edit and publish and all of that. So, but I'm showing you how you can do it. So we're looking for Sothis, and sometimes we get missions back to Sothis mining, so you get a round trip. And don't take those 5,000s. If you do base per unit, they don't come out very good. Plus, you'd be spending your whole day just delivering that one mission for just 13 million. We're doing 13 million on about every run. So, no, don't take those. Those are not good. Sometimes they have them back to Sothis mining, and sometimes they don't. But we look just in case, because it's just gravy. It's just extra. Okay, there wasn't any. All right, 8.96 even. Let's get back to Sothis mining, and that will end the video there. Sis left. See, my live play and my beta play are in the same area. So it's sad when I don't see the fleet carrier. Now the fleet carrier is where we're mining, so it's in a different system right now. But it goes back and forth between orbiting this Sothis A7A and the mining area it's currently in. And currently, it's down here. It's on Yagua DT-QB321. That's where the fleet carrier is in the beta. You won't see it here because this is not beta, this is the live, so it's not connected to live. And in live, it's way over here. There is a Tritium hotspot on this these rings. So you'll have to use a surface scanner to scan the rings. My fleet carrier is right there, orbiting that moon, so it's that close to where I'm mining. So watch the my personal or my fleet carriers series. Watch that. Okay. Or watch all the videos in the last 2 weeks from March 26th on. And I cover everything about fleet carriers that pertains to the way I use them.
Landing gear retracted.
Shift attach complete. Follow the greens on your way out.
And just to carry every ship, you could carry every ship on your fleet carrier and every module, but it would cost you $26 billion in stock charge.
Frameshift drive charging.
Trying to keep from speeding.
Orion 352, clear to land. Switch your speed to 210.
Because if it gets in my line of sight, it'll probably turn to speeding.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Because that green, the diamond one that's green, it was the station. We don't get interdicted as much here in Sothis, but from time to time we do get interdicted. Sis left. Sis left. But most of the time it's in Cios when we're loaded with cargo. But it'll really help me at the point that these websites for commodities for Elite Dangerous start showing tritium and where you can purchase it. Because that's the first thing I'm going to do when I buy the fleet carrier is find the first place that I can add about 15,000 tons of tritium. Because it gets really hard to find really fast. Because people are hoarding it for their own fleet carriers. So they're mining it, but they're not selling it. Like I'm not selling any of my tritium in beta. I've used it and then I've put it in what I have extra in storage. Right now I have almost 1,100 tons of tritium. As you see, I turn to where everything's beside of me or in front of me if I can. That way I can see if a pirate gets in behind me. That's usually what they do right before they interdict you, is they get right behind you. Now they can see my line of view, see those lines going off from the center. That's my line of sight. So it is based on their line of sight too. They usually, if I had a line of sight behind me, they usually would stay in that diamond area if they're going to interdict you. Most of the time, they don't have to. Because pirates have free reign to do about anything they want in this game. Like I've said, the developers must have been born and raised in Somalia, because all they care about is pirating. See, there is one coming up, but now we're in his line of sight. But usually they get right behind you before they interdict you. Sis left. Then there's two ships that try to beat me to the docking request.
Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
That. See, they've beat me to it. Either they're on the launching pad already, or they're coming, and they've already requested docking. So I just head toward the landing pad. and I'll get right over top of it. Because it's the same two ships, I try to make it as difficult on them as possible too. Is this left? It's my way of showing my disapproval.
Docking request granted.
But again, make sure you press that subscribe button. It does not cost you anything. It really helps me with
Landing
YouTube.
gear deployed.
Or it will eventually when I get the minimum subscribers. So please, and you get notified when I create new videos. And underneath the video in the description, you'll find ways to donate. So please consider donating. Because it's so
Docking
expensive
successful.
for
Engines disengaged.
production costs and software and hardware and storage costs for the videos, and it's just endless. It's like a big bottomless pit. Is this right? And as I said, that we have a squadron. Now this is not a combat squadron. It's a squadron that has permission to land on my carrier in beta. And then when we go live in June, you'll be able to land on it in June, my carrier. There is right now a 15% markup on fuel and repair and all of that, but that's just to help the fleet carrier because it's so expensive to operate. So it'd be your way of helping out the fleet carrier. And you can also send me, and you have to send me an email requesting this. You can, with the squadron, you can fill the application out, but you also have to send me an email. And you only know about that from watching the videos, because that's the only place I mention it. So go into my YouTube channel, go to the About tab, find my contact email, send me an email saying that you have or you're going to fill out the application to be part of the squadron, and they use your commander name and include that, and I will put you in to the squadron or under friend, either way, and then you'll have access to my fleet carrier. Sys left. We have 9, and we have a little over 10 hours to deliver all of these, or we get fined. So, okay. Well, that's the end of this video. I thank you for watching. I hope you'll watch more of my videos and subscribe to my channel and donate to the efforts of creating these videos. Make sure you watch the series, My Fleet Carrier, that's in beta right now, in the beta side. And you can even play in beta and land on my fleet carrier as long as you use that contact email to send me your commander name, and I will put it in so you can even land on the carrier and fuel up or donate tritium and repair. I don't have commodity set up, and I don't have outfitting to purchase or shipyard to purchase. You have to have it for your own modules if you buy a fleet carrier, and you have to have it if you're going to store your own ships on the fleet carrier. You have to have those, but you don't have to stock it, and I haven't stocked it yet in beta. So until next time, thank you for watching.